WTAJ Sports with Peter Terpstra.
Folks, here's a look at the Lasch football building on Penn State's campus today. This is shortly after the news when Penn State found out they would not have football this fall. Some coaches and players leaving the building after getting the bad news. Welcome back to Beaver Stadium. We know that there's not going to be any football here this fall, maybe in the spring, but we'll see. Let's recap the day's events as it happened so far. Now, the Big Ten presidents got together today to decide if their schools are going to play fall sports or not, and the final answer was no. This follows reports yesterday that the presidents voted to cancel fall sports, then a day of conflicting reports only to finish in the same place where we started the week. Here's a change. Nebraska hinted at the fact that they would explore leaving the Big Ten if it means they could play. At least Scott Frost, the football coach, did. Now here's Big Ten Commissioner Kevin Warren on that today.
Again, I know what was said. And, these are things that I'm sure there'll be a lot of other issues that will arise or be raised that we'll address at the appropriate time. Today's not the appropriate day to do that. Okay. There are no games today, and I respect your question. But at this point in time, I would just like to focus on our announcement and doing the things that we need to do and should be focusing on, and not focusing on some issues.
Some other notes to keep in mind. Penn State volleyball has 7 national championships. That's more than any other program in the country. They will not be playing this fall. Penn State women's soccer won the NCAA tournament in 2015 and has 7 conference titles, more than any other school in the Big Ten. They're not going to play this fall. Now, there is a chance all of Penn State's fall sports will play in the spring, but that has got to be figured out. Other news and notes from today. Here's a little factoid for you. The last time Penn State did not play football in the fall was 1886. According to multiple reports, the Pac-12 will do the same as the Big Ten and postpone fall sports to the spring. Now for the Big 12, the SEC, Pitt, and the ACC, that is still undecided. Now, folks, we're going to continue following this story for the rest of the day, and you can imagine there's going to be plenty of reaction, and it's going to be a little bit quieter around here with no football this fall. Reporting from University Park, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.